Hi guys, welcome to this tutorial of Power BI. I'm going to give a very simple introduction to Power BI, and you can learn a lot from here, and then from there you can progress and learn more stuff. So the first thing you need to do with Power BI is you can download it here. If you go to Power BI Desktop download, you can download it here, Microsoft Power BI. Just go through the download here, and then you should be able to download Power BI here. Okay. And also, if you wanted to learn more about Power BI, you can go YouTube and you can go search here and you go here Power BI tutorials for beginners, and you can get a lot of tutorials here for Power BI. Okay, but simply for now, what we're doing here is I'm going to give a very simple introduction to Power BI. So here, when you download the desktop version, you have this open here. This is your Power BI. All right. Basically, what I'm going to show you is just how to create very simple reports from a simple list of data. So basically, okay, here, so we have two Excel sheets. All right. So let's just focus on this one here, Aeon Sales. Aeon Sales, we'll click on this here. This is an Excel sheet. We just have two columns, city and sales. So the city, we have Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, Adelaide, Perth, Darwin, Hobart. And then the sales here, we have $100,000 sale in Sydney and then 80,000 in Melbourne, Brisbane, so on and so on. Okay? All right, so this is our sales, okay? Now let's just say we want to make a report out of this sales, okay? Aeon sales. So what we do here is we go to Power BI, and basically what we do here is we go to here, get data. We can choose many data formats here, okay? But here we just want to make an Excel. We wanted to grab that, and we wanted to grab Aeon sales. And this is the data for Aeon sales. Okay, this is basically our Excel sheet. Sheet 1, if we look at the Excel file here, this is sheet 1 here, okay? And basically, so yeah, so we just load it, and that's it. We've loaded our data, and we're good to go, okay? So now let's make our reports, and these are all the type of reports we can make. So the most common one, if you want to talk about sales and regions, is the map. So we click on the map here, simple as that. We click on here, city and sales, and voila, there you go. We have a map of sales in the whole of Australia. So this Power BI was intelligent, or this Power BI was intelligent enough to read the data from Excel and make a map out of it. Okay. Now, if you wanted to add another visual, we just click on here, new visual, and then here we can make a bar graph. I believe this is a bar graph there. This would show you how much sales we've made in Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane in a graph format, and so on and so on. And then here you can you can make a. We'll just go to another visual, and we'll just drag that up here, right? And then we'll make this a tree map, and we'll add the city and map, and you can see it this way of how much we have that here. Now tree map, I don't know if it's good for a sales thing. Probably good for like if you have multiple departments, you have IT department or what you call it, IT department or sales department, and you can click on each department and view from there. Over here we don't have department data, but I'm just giving an idea how to filter from it. But yeah, you can use this as well. And two others I want to show you, which is the pie graph. You click on new visual, and let me just drag that here. And now we have a pie graph of the departments. Sorry, of the sales. Okay. So now we have all the sales here. Now this is very interactive. As you can see, we clicked on Brisbane, we clicked on Adelaide, You can see how interactive this is, Melbourne, and so on. So this data is very interactive, and we can see here from, if we click on the map here, we can see here the most of the sales has been in Sydney and Melbourne, and the least has been in Darwin, and the least has been in Hobart. Okay, so this will give a good insight of the reports to build for each what you call it for the executives to see which reports they want to see to make a decision on their data. Okay, uh, okay. So basically, yeah. Another thing to do if you have multiple Excel sheets, or if you have multiple tables in a database, for example, this one here we have Aon department, we have department here IT, and this is the city it belongs to, sales, it's in this city. So we just have two columns here, department and IT, and I just want to show you Aon sales again. We have here city and sales. So we both Excel sheets has a common column called city. So what you can do is you can link that up. So what you can do, you go in your relationship, and if you wanted to, what we do is we get data. First of all, we'll rename this one here. We called it sheet one. We should probably call this here. Here we give this a name. We just call this here sales, for example. Okay, so this is our sales. Now we get another data, we get another Excel. We have Aon departments, right? And we just load that here. Okay, that's the data there. We load it. And then we have Aon departments. All right, now we rename this. We'll just call this here departments, and the first column would be city, and the second column here would be department. And let me just double check here. No, sorry, the first column will be department. Okay, we'll just call it here department, and the second column here would be here city. All right, and if you wanted to view the data, let's just view the data. Okay, here's the departments one. Okay, that's correct. Department city. Okay, and sales city and sales. Okay, so that's basically there. So basically, you can see where I've named this department and city. If you wanted to change this, if you want to just call this, for example, city ABC, this will get reflected here. Okay, city ABC. Okay, so we'll just change that back. Okay. All right, now we can build a relationship. We can see here both columns have a city. So what we can do here is we can drag this city here and drag it there, and it's built a relationship for us. Okay, and then you can modify the relationship if you wanted to see how the relationship is. Okay, and go from there. All right, so that's just an example where I want to show you. You can build relationships, and then you can drag a slicer here. Let's see if this works. A new visual. We'll drag a slicer, and we'll go here department. All right, here, and then we'll go here. If we click on IT, okay. I think there's an issue with this relationship, but what it's meant to do, if you click on a slicer or something like this, it would filter down and see which what you call it, it belongs to, which department it belongs to, or so and so. This might be a bad example, but I just want to show you that this is how you can build a relationship, and you can go on and then you can slice and dice your data from here and and do all that stuff here. Okay. So as I said, this is not the best data example I can show you, but yeah, you obviously get a good understanding of this. And then eventually you can, if you want, once you've done, you can publish this and you can deploy it to the environment. I haven't done publish yet, so let's just save this. We can save this Power BI file. We can save it here. So we'll just call this here um, basic Power BI. Save it, and yeah, basically we can publish it here. I don't have access to this yet, so we can't really publish it. But the actual deployment file, if we have here, we have basic Power BI here, and then we could, if we close this, and if we open it again, then here is our, just one second, it's loading. Then here is our work that we've saved previously. Okay guys, thanks for watching this tutorial and thanks very much.